Hello friends, today I'm going to read to you an epic tale called Homestuck. This is only book 1, so really constitutes act 1, more or less. Well, completely. Less. I just censored a little bit, because there are bad words and stuff, and I'm reading it for my little sisters, and for my mom. Okay. Page 1. I'm gonna skip all the intro and stuff because you gotta buy the book to get that stuff, and you don't get the little things at the bottom. I'm gonna read it like this. You can. Oh, nah. A young man stands in his bedroom. It just so happens that today, the 13th of April, is this young man's birthday. Though it was 13 years ago he was given life, it is only today he will be given a name. What will the name of this young man be? Enter name. Picture. Sue smell. Sue smell poop lord. Try again. John Egbert. John Egbert! Yay! He's happy. Look at his smile. Yay. Examine room. Your name is John. As was previously mentioned, it is your birthday. A number of cakes are scattered about your room. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for really terrible movies. You like to program computers that you are not very good at. You have a fondness for paranormal lore and are an aspiring amateur magician. You also like to play games sometimes. What will you do? Quickly retrieve arms from drawer. Your arms are in your magic chest, Poop Lord. Remove cake from magic chest. Out of sympathy for John's perceived lack of arms, you pick up the cake for him and put it on his bed. Quickly retrieve arms from magic chest. You retrieve your fake arms from the chest. You use these for hilarious antics. You captcha log them in your Siladex. You have no idea what that actually means, though. There are other items in the chest. Examine contents of chest. I didn't show you the pictures, oh god. Pictures. And here you keep an array of humorous and mystical artifacts, each one a devastating weapon in the hands of a skilled magician or a cunning prankster. You are neither of these things. Among the artifacts are 2 fake arms, currently cataloged in your Siladex, 1 pair of trick handcuffs, 1 stunt sword, 1 magician's hat, 1 pair of beagle puss glasses, several smoke pellets, several blood capsules, and 1 copy of Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical jappery, and 1 copy of Harry Anderson's Files Guide by Mike Cavaney. All this stuff may come in handy at some point. Now you decide to just take the smoke pellets. Captcha log smoke pellets. You stow the smoke pellets in one of your captcha log cards in your Siladex. You still aren't totally sure what that means, but you're starting to get the hang of the vernacular at least. You have 2 empty captcha log cards remaining. Equip fake arms. You aren't totally sure if equip is a verb copacetic with the abstract behavioral medium in which you dwell, but you give it a try anyway. Unfortunately, you cannot access the fake arms. Their card is underneath the one you just used to captcha log the smoke pellets. You will just have to use the pellets first in order to access the arms. This is probably unadvisable since you just make your room lousy with smoke. Your Siladex's fetch modus is currently dictated by the logic of a stacked data structure. You are never all that great with data structures, and you find the concept puzzling and mildly irritating. But with any hope, perhaps you will advance new, more practical fetch modi for your Siladex with a little more experience. Examine problem sleuth poster. Is it even possible to get any more hard-boiled than that? You really doubt it. This poster is one of your wisest purchases. This is a nice spot on the wall next to it. You've been meaning to hang another poster there soon. Read note on drawer. Happy birthday, son. I am so proud of you. This note is rich with the aromas of fatherly aftershaves and colognes. Beside the note is a rolled up poster. Fake poster. I'm so proud of you, son. Another birthday artifact. You wonder what is printed on the poster. You'll need to find some way to hang it on your wall. Require hammer and nails. They will come in handy. You first place the hammer into your Siladex. But now all of your captcha log cards are full. You wonder what will happen if you try to take the nails. You guess it doesn't hurt to try. Take nails. You captcha log 4 nails into the top card and push all the artifacts down a card. The fake arms are pushed entirely out of the deck. Oh well, they're probably completely useless anyway. You probably don't want to do that again unless you want to drop the smoke pellets and suffer the consequences. In any case, you now feel like you have gathered enough things to get down to business and do some really important stuff. The next thing you will do will probably be exceptionally meaningful. Squawk like an imbecile and poop on your desk. This is the dumbest idea you've had in weeks. Stupid, stupid, stupid. And yet the polished surface of your desk, it beckons. Combine the hammer and nails. Pictures. It beckons. It beckons. It's over here. It beckons. You merge the top two cards. Hammer and nails are now capture logged on the same card and can be used together. Use hammer and nails on poster. Slash nails. Use the hammer and nails card in conjunction with the card beneath it. Nail poster to wall. Use the hammer, nails, and poster on the blank space on the wall. It's glorious. Exactly what you wanted. The old man really came through this time. Examine Con Air poster. Put the bunny back in the box. I said put the bunny back in the box. Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box? Examine Deep Impact poster. Morgan Freeman's genteel homespun mannerisms were perfect qualities for a president residing over a crisis. Oceans rise, cities fall, hope survives. Wow. Films about impending apocalypse fascinate you. Plus, a black president? Now you've seen everything. Examine calendar. You've marked your birthday, the 13th of April. Another day you marked was supposed to be the arrival date for the highly touted Suburb beta launch. Or Suburb, I don't know. It's been 3 days already. It's starting to become a sore subject with you. Eat cake. You are sick to death of cake. You've been eating it all day, and you have no intention of clogging your Silodex with it either. The cake stays put for now. You hear a notice from your computer. Someone is messaging you. Examine incoming messages. You pull up to your computer. This is where you spend most of your time. You decorated your desktop with some rather handsome wallpaper which you made yourself. You are really proud of it. Your desktop is also littered with various programming project files. You are so bad at programming, sometimes you wonder why you even bother with it. Your PesterChum application is flashing. Someone is trying to get in touch with you. Open PesterChum. Only one of your chums is logged in. He sent you a message. Open message. Turn Tech Godhead began pestering ectobiologist at 1613. Hey, so what sort of insane loot did you rake in today? I got a Little Monsters poster. It is so awesome. I'm going to watch it again today. The apple juice scene was so funny. Oh hell, that is such a coincidence. I just found an unopened container of apple juice in my closet. It is like Christmas up in here. Okay, that's fine, but I just have one question, and then a word of caution. Have you ever seen a movie called Little Monsters starring Howie Mandel and Fred Savage? But the seal on the bottle isn't broken. Are you suggesting someone put pee in my apple juice at the factory? All I'm saying is, don't you think Little Monster Howie Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal a bottle? Try using your brain. Why did the fat kid, whoever drank it, know what it tasted like? I mean, his reaction was nigh instantaneous. It was the 15th day in a row Howie Mandel peed in his juice. Okay, I can accept that. Monster B-list celebrities are cunning and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage has a really punchable face. But who cares about this? Let's start talking about it. Did you get the beta yet? No. Did you? Man, I got 2 copies already, but I don't care. I'm not going to play it or anything. The game sounds boring. Did you see how it got slammed in GameBro? GameBro is a joke, and we both know it. Yeah, why don't you go check your mail? Maybe it's there now. Alright. Look out window. Okay, not being able to do character voices. You see the view of your yard from your window. Hanging from the tree is your tire swing. In a kid's yard, a tree without a tire swing is like a proper gentleman without a monocle. That is to say, he can hardly be considered a terribly proper gentleman at all. And there beside your driveway is the mailbox. Examine mailbox. The little red arm swingy daily thing, or whatever it's called, is flipped up. What is that thing called anyway? You don't have time for these semantics. The red flippy lever thing means you have new mail, and that means the beta might be here. Go outside and check the mailbox. His face is so funny. You're about to hurry downstairs when you hear a car pull into the driveway. It looks like your dad has returned from the grocery store. Oh great, he's beating you to the mail. Forget it, check mail later. If you go downstairs to get it, he will likely monopolize hours of your time. You just decide to chill out here for a while until the dust settles. Sometimes you feel like you are trapped in this room, stuck, if you will, in a sense which possibly borders on the titular. And now your chum is pestering you again. Clockwork of friendship turns ceaselessly, operating the swing lever dealies of harassment in perpetuity. I cannot talk. Whatever, the dude can just hold his horses. Examine games on CD rack. Now look at his face. Look at his adorable face. Look at John. Look at his face. Look how happy he looks. Yes, he kind of looks like Gamzee a little bit. Spoilers. He does. He has like the... Okay. Anyway, flipping page. You've put countless man-hours into this assortment of quality titles. Read Colonel Tassiker's daunting text. You decide to consult with the Colonel's bottomless wisdom. Good grief, this thing is huge. It could kill a cat if you adopt it. But you really dig into this hefty book. You will have to captcha-log it. You are not sure you are ready to log down your other artifacts beneath it just yet. Captcha-log Fake Art Brigade. And that, my friends, is where we will stop because this video is really long. I'm sure you're all sick of hearing my voice. Maybe next time, finish reading it in like 8 million more videos. Or maybe I'll finish reading it at all. I don't know.